Hello everyone, my name is Jam Lee and I'm a student of Sweden University. Today I will introduce my assignment 3 of web creating to you, and the first part is about web accessibility evaluation. For this web accessibility evaluation, I will be using WAVE Web Accessibility Evaluation Tool to identify potential accessibility issue on the page. WAVE is a visual evaluation tool that helps detect common accessibility barriers such as missing alternative text, insufficient color contrast, and the lack of proper structural elements. And the first page is my home page. And in this page, you can see there are 4 alerts and 1 contrast error. About the contrast errors, you can see it's about a button, and it's about very low contrast between text and background colors. So I need to change the background color of this button. And about the 4 alerts, this 3 alerts is about 2 images near each other have the same alternative text. And I need to ensure the alternative text for each image button is appropriate while removing unnecessary redundant if the content of the image is already conveyed elsewhere, or if the image does not convey content, the image may generally be given empty non-alternative text. Image button always convey a specific function and thus cannot be given non-alternative text. And another alert is about text appears that need to be a heading, but is not a heading element, and I need to add the H1 to H6 tag. And about the description page, you can see that there are 7 alerts, and these 3 alerts are the same one, and this one is also the same one, need the first level heading. And this alert is about a heading level skips, and I need to restructure the document headings to ensure that heading levels are not skipped. Yeah, well, about this alert, it's about text appears to be a heading but is not a heading element. I think this is not a heading element, and I do not need to add other elements. About this one is about heading element. Yeah, this is the same one. And another page is inquire page. About this page, you can see, yeah, there are 1 error. No, sorry, there is 1 error. And this error is about a form label is present but does not contain any content. And I need to ensure that the form label contains text that describes the function of the associated form control. Labels are not required for image, submit, reset button, or hidden form control. If a label is not necessary, visually, a descriptive title attribute may not be added to the form control. And about the alert, this 3 alerts is about fully justified text is presented, and I need to remove the full justification from the text. About this alert is a group of checkbox of ratio buttons not enclosed in a field list, and I need to determine whether the grouping of checkbox or ratio button has or needs text that explain the purpose of the checkbox or ratio button grouping. And yeah, this three alerts is the same one, and this one is two images near each other have the similar alternative text. Yeah, and this is the same problem like the another one. About this alert is about the heading level except, yeah, this is also the same one like the another one. Yeah, this is also the same one. And to the about page, you can see there is an error, and this error is about in the contains no text, and I need to add text, or if the table cell is a header, provide the text within the cell that describes the column or rows. If the cell is not a header or must remain empty, make the cell a CD rather than a TH. And here are 8 contrast errors. Yeah, all of this is about very low contrast between text and background colors, and I think I need to change the background color of this cell. And yeah, there are 6 alerts. These 3 alerts are the same one, and this one is about alternative text is likely insufficient or contains extraneous information, and I need to ensure that the alternative text for the image or image input provides us succinct yet equivalent alternative to the content and function of the image. Screen readers and browser presentation information inform the user that the object is an image, so alternative text of image should be avoided if the image does not convey content or if the content is presented in nearby text. And to the manager login page, you can see, yeah, there are 4 alerts, and these 4 alerts are the same one. And I also need to log in after I input the username and password. You can see in this page, yeah, there are 2 errors, and 2 errors is about the form control does not have a corresponding label. About this error, I think I need to add a corresponding label before this 2 text. And these 3 alerts is the same one, and this one is also the same one. About this alerts, it is about a select element does not have an associated label, and I need to ensure that the default option of the select menu presents the purpose of the select menu. If visible label text is present, it is best to associate this text to the select menu. Yeah, and this is the first part about web accessibility evaluation, and the second part is about some problem I have met on the manager login page. And the first problem is about let me see. The first problem is about plain text password transmission and storage. About this problem, you can in this problem is about in the login form, the password input field is designed as a text input field for entering the password. This means the password is visible as user type. It's not protected from shoulder surfing. Also, in the backend, passwords are stored and compared in plain text. There is no encryption or hashing being used. And I think it's very dangerous. If someone gets access to the database, they immediately see all the user passwords. And users often reuse passwords, so this can lead to broader breaches across platforms. And about how to fix this problem, you can use the correct input type and hash the password before storing it using password hash. And then when verifying log credentials, use password verify. This is a simple yet powerful way to improve password security. And the second problem is about circle injection. You can see this one. The circle query is sorry. It's about this one. The circle query is built using direct string concatenation. This allows attacker to inject malicious circle commands via the input fields. And a user could type single quotes or single quote 1, single quote equal, single quote 1 as a password, causing the query to always return a valid result. And this means they could log in without valid credential. So how to fix this problem? When this completely prevents circle injection, and the third problem is about incomplete session management. This one. You can see when login succeeds, only one session variable is set. But it's not enough. There's no user identity stored. Other pages cannot verify who is logging, only that someone is logged in. So the best practice is store the username or user ID in session. Yeah, you can see like this one. In protected pages like manager.php, check if session username exists before guaranteeing access. This gives better control over authenticated session. And the fourth problem is about table creation in login logic. This one. The login script tries to create the user table every time. And I think this is bad. The table creation is a setup task, not something that should happen during user login. If misused, this can be exploited to alter the database structure. And the recommended approach is create all required tables ahead of time either manually or using a setup script. Keep the login logic focused solely on authentication. And another problem is about redirection. If user input the URL and this cannot directly access the website, like if the user inputs manager.php manager log page in manager login page, you can see this is useless. And so how to achieve this? We need to judge if the dollar session logged in is defined or not. And if this is false and the dollar session login is false, and this will redirect the page to manager login.php. Yeah, that's all about what I want to say. Thank you for your patience.